Hi, my name is Kevin, and I am a 14-year veteran of being on psychotropics, and I wanted to talk to you a minute about what you're saying. You're looking up statistical data based on suicide rates that people are on antidepressants. So think about this for a second. You're saying 1 in 50,000 people are going to commit suicide in a year, and 5,000 of them out of the 50,000 are on antidepressants. Do you not think that maybe the reason that they're committing suicide is because they're depressed in the first place, and they have not found the right medicines? I mean, you are completely forgetting schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and other serious disorders that actually exist. And I can tell you this, I have tried to commit suicide, but it was before I was on antidepressants. Now, I mean, I'm able to function in a job. I don't cry every day. I don't think about suicide. I agree with you on the painkillers. Yes, that's an epidemic of its own, and I even have made several videos about that. But I think you're looking way too much at statistical bullshit about people who are committing suicide. You know, back in the old days, you say, well, they didn't need a prescription, so how did they get along then? Well, let me tell you how they got along. People were put in these plastic suits, dumped into an ice-cold tub, picked up, put back in a hot tub, put back in the cold tub, put back in the hot tub, shock therapy. Some people were jailed and put in prison for the rest of their life because people didn't understand mind diseases such as bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. Now you're sitting here talking the biggest amount of shit I've ever seen in my life about antidepressants, but you're not looking at what antidepressants has saved. You're sitting here making your little psych-truth video, trying to be all popular here by, oh, it's mind control, it's mind control. Well, sometimes it is mind control, and if this medicine controls my mind to the point where I do not think of suicide, where I do not cry every day, where I do not go manic and start doing stupid shit, and it's even keeping me out of jail. I used to do stupid things. You know, I don't think that it's the right thing to start throwing everybody on antidepressants and psychotropics of any kind for any reason, unless you have been through psychotherapy. I have. Now, I understand what you're saying about people just being thrown on them, but you've got to look at the aspect of the people who have gone through psychotherapy and nothing really is going to bring them back. You know, even military veterans. I have been in mental hospitals before, and I've seen several of the military people come there, and they are allowed to take psychotropic medication, not forced, allowed. They have a choice to come. They're not thrown on them. You have that fact along as well. And it makes them be able to handle the things that happen in war. I mean, if you're going to sit there and be killing a bunch of people, and you're facing the risk of yourself being killed, that's a lot of stress in there. And if something exists to help them for free, why not? Like I said, you know, you're totally blowing, no disrespect, but you really need to look up the other way. And the only reason, sweetheart, that they have those little warnings on there that the antidepressants may cause suicidal ideations is because of the fact that they were suicidal in the fucking first place. Then they're put on these medications. It is just a disclaimer, a waiver. That is all it's there for. So to bring down the amount of lawsuits. And then you said, if people are not on medications, would the lawsuits be there? No, they wouldn't, but they'd be fucking dead. You can't sue somebody just for dying and not getting attention. So I think you need to do some research on the effects of actual bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, obsessive compulsive disorder. I will agree with you on some things. ADHD, post-traumatic stress. I do think those people need a lot more psychotherapy than they do psychotropics, but they still are in need, and you really need to do research for the other end. And I'm not a spokesperson for any drug maker, and I'm not even going to tell you what I'm on, just to prove that fact. But I really think that you have to look at it another way, and you're not. You're looking at it some hardcore way that's been drilled into your brain. And have you ever even talked to a psychiatrist about this? Have a good day.